Alright, it's yet again Amity with another art attack. This one is two characters, and they're kissing. And it's cute. So I like it. Again, a lot of purples, a lot of purples. That's just, I guess, where I was going. Just a lot of purples. I don't know, that day it seems like some days I have, like, color schemes I accidentally do. I don't know. But yeah, so these two characters are basically D&D characters. Got a tiefling, however you say it. And then like an elf chick. There's more to the elf chick. 'Cause yeah, there's more to her, but I kind of forget at the moment. I have drawn a lot of characters and I'm doing this after the fact, so I have forgot some of the story details, but I will uh put who made these characters below, and their art's really good. And I like the parts of the story of them that I kind of saw. I like their little vibe. I think they're cute. I don't draw people kissing that often. It's something I need to work on. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'll work on it eventually. I, I don't know. I like drawing cutesy stuff sometimes. I'm just not very good at drawing cute stuff. It always ends up weird. And I don't draw a lot of couple stuff that often. I draw me and my boyfriend's characters sometimes together, but they're still not, like, I don't know, I haven't had them, like, kissing in, like, a picture or anything, I don't think. So, it's something I need to work on and all that. I think sometimes it's just hard for me to draw romantic stuff. Yeah, I don't know, just is sometimes. But, yeah, so I drew this, and it's all cute, and yeah. I don't know, I like the expression of the first one. I need to work on kissing, though. I need to work on kissing faces. But yeah, random topic I have in my head right now. As you know, these are never scripted. I just talk and ramble. But DeviantArt. So I've been on DeviantArt for like apparently 11 years. I think it was one of the first social media accounts I created. That and Instagram. And technically, eventually I made a YouTube account. Didn't really do anything with it, but just so you could save videos and stuff. But I only recently just came back to DeviantArt, and like, why is it so dead? It's just like there's not much going on, but like it's weird because like some of the posts on the homepage have like hundreds to thousands of like likes and stuff, but it just seems like such a dead platform at the same time. And when I rejoined it, I started, posting my backlog of art and stuff just to make sure I always have it. Even posted like not that great art and then good art, and as you do. But I don't know, there's just not much going on. It seems so much more dead than it used to be. It used to be like thriving. I think, I don't know, it's just like, why do they just not kind of update it with the times? Or I don't understand what happened to it. But I also know they did like some weird AI stuff, which they had to look up before I rejoined to make sure they like kind of backtracked it so that your art isn't automatically put into some AI generator. Because like, I don't know, AI art is lame. I just don't really like AI art. It just kind of lacks soul. Obviously I draw, so I feel like it's a pretty standard opinion for people that draw. And I think a lot of times it's just lazy. Like, I can kind of see using it for, like, I don't know, like, I guess profile pics and stuff like that, but I still find that, I don't know, it just gets really, like, I don't know, it just gets really lazy, in my opinion, over time. Like, people start using it for everything, like, from papers to, like, descriptions, and using it for just everything, and I think that kind of makes you dumber over time, in all honesty. Like, I think it makes it where you just you won't fully write out something, or blah, blah, blah. But I get with, like, art, like, not everybody can draw, so I get the appeal, I guess. It's just, I just don't like it. Like, I can understand why somebody would want to do it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. or agree with it. I don't like people that are like, I could make a drawing like that with AI in like 10 minutes. I'm like, well, good for you, I guess, but also not really. It's not gonna be the same. Um, especially if they're gonna put somebody else's art in there to prove that point, then it kind of defeats the purpose because then AI isn't making that itself. You're making it do it in this style or do that. So it's not really the same. But okay. And I also, I don't think if you're not an artist if you're doing AI. There's no such thing as an AI artist, really, in my opinion. It's the computer doing the work. You're just putting prompts in. I know there's this one dude in this Discord. It was like a RP Discord, like a GTA one, and he posted that oh, this took him hours to do, and I noticed it was like AI art, and we kind of like questioned him a little bit, because he was posting in the art channel, and when you say, oh, this took me hours to do, or like, ooh, I just got finished with this, you're kind of implying you drew it. You're not directly saying it, but you're 100% trying to imply that you are the one that drew this. Um, so that's what he was doing. And then when he got questioned on it so much, he stopped posting in the art thing and would only post in the mod channel, which I was in for a total of 1 week. Not because I was a bad mod. I feel like I was actually trying with some stuff. I feel like I didn't really get the opportunity to be honest. But they all got butt hurt because we played in a different server, and so I got unmodded, which was lame. Maybe I'll talk about that whole disaster of a server at some point. But I noticed while I was in there that he was posting his art in the mod chat. Um, I guess that was like a safe space for him to post. And it wasn't art, but he was posting, his AI art in there. But you can just tell, you can look at it and be like, why are these guns coming out of their hands? And why is like these fingers messed up? Why is this, and that going on? That's not a creative choice. All right. That's not a creative choice. Doesn't make any sense. Also, that's not what those things look like. Um, I personally, I kind of think like, I think anybody can draw if you just kind of practice and dedicate time. It's just how much time you want to dedicate to it. I don't think anybody is necessarily. I don't think you're born being able to draw. I think you can be born being more creative or artistic, like how your brain works. But like the rest of it is just kind of a learned skill, like with anything else. It's just something you have to learn and put a lot of time into. Like I still have a lot of stuff I have to learn. I'm by no means that great. But I've been trying to, learn a lot of like poses and trying to draw hands better. It's fucking hard. Stuff like that. I like perspective and intense poses and stuff. I want to get into animation. That would be cool. That's always been a dream. It's just a lot of time you got to put into things. And I don't think that's bad. It has to be something you enjoy. That's part of the fun of art, Like, if you don't enjoy it, yeah, you're probably never gonna get that great at it. And I don't really understand the trying to take shortcuts with AI stuff. But I don't know, since I've been getting into D&D, I've seen, like, more AI profile pics or tokens and stuff like that, like, quick things. And I kind of get it for, like, home games and stuff. You don't really have the time to draw out all these things, you might not be able to. So, like, I can kind of, but it still irritates me sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, we could have, honestly, would have liked it more if it was like a random Google image. But at the same time, that's also an issue because but as a home game, it's not. But I mean, I don't know. It's like a whole thing. But I'm running out of time. If you want me to go more into how I feel on that topic, let me know. But I will see y'all later, have a nice day. If you're doing art fight, have fun with that shit. And yeah, goodbye. Death, destruction, chaos, explosions. The video's over.